Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's having a great day, and if you're not, don't worry, it's about to get better. So today, we are back with the Roma career mode. In the previous episode, we drew with Sassuolo 1-all, and then drew with Bassa Kessia 1-all. I'm sorry, I have no clue how to pronounce that. And then beat Bologna 2-0. And in this episode, we're going to face Atlanta, Lecce, and another Europa League game in Wolfsburg. And we may face Ca- Cagliari. Calagria. I'm sorry, I have no clue how to pronounce that. But we may face them. I'll see. So, with the win over, um, with the win in our previous game, that does put us to sixth place on the table, behind Lazio, Juve, Inter, Napoli, AC Milan, and then us. And then Atlanta are one spot below us, and they are our next game. So that should be very, very nice. So in the last episode, we did also get the new addition of Florenzi, because he decided to be recalled from loan as he was not enjoying his time in Spain. So now I'm going to sim to the Atlanta game, and we'll get into it. But before we get into the game against Atlanta, I want to show you guys the player of the episode from last episode, as well as how the stats are lining up and our season objectives. So we will go and look at those and then get into the game. And actually, I will show you the top scorers in the league. Lilic from Lazio coming in with 6 goals from 4 matches, and then Dzeko coming in second with 5 from 4. So, and then Insigne third from Napoli, Correa from Lazio. Lazio, a very high scoring team this season. So hopefully Dzeko's in the golden boot race for the Serie A. Now we'll go look at those objectives. So I'm guessing you guys have probably already guessed who the player of the episode is, and it is Eden Dzeko, as he is now on 6 goals and 2 assists, and he has just been an absolute tank for us so far. So the leaders in the stats are Dzeko with 6 goals and Pellegrini with coming in with 4 assists. So it's been an overall very good statistical performance by these two. Now let's get into the season objectives. So for our first season objective, experience outranks everything. We are making progress there, but it is just Kolarov right now. Not Kolarov, just Dzeko right now, as he has got the all 6 goals and 2 assists. But I will tell you, Kolarov does get some goal contributions this episode, so keep on watching and you'll find out. And then the other two, we are both still non-applicable. And for Toddy's legacy, we do something about it this episode. So yeah, now let's continue with the gameplay. So with that all cleared up, let's get into the game against Atlanta. Here we go with a big game against Atlanta. Let's hope we can get some points. Chance comes as Dzeko drives Cristante. Dzeko's on the edge of the box and he gets taken out. And is it a pen? Let's wait and see. It was very, very close on either side of the box and outside of the box. So let's wait and see. And it's a free kick. So Kolarov steps up to take the free kick, tries to curl it into the top right corner, as I'm doing here. A nice green time finesse, and it beats the keeper, and Kolarov puts us 1-0 up against Atlanta, courtesy of a free kick. And he does a little dance to show that he is very happy with himself, and that will help with the objective. Experience outranks everything as well. Then the second chance comes as we try and play out from the back, but Gomez makes a good interception, plays it to Darun, Darun plays to Redmond, and Redmond just slots it past Paul Lopez. Redmond, the signing from, is it Southampton, I think? He used to play in England, so he should be a good addition to their squad. And with that, it's 1-1. Then, Pellegrini plays to Dzeko. Dzeko does well, drives inside of the box, loses the ball, but it is a foul somehow, not too sure how. And guess what? It's a free kick on the outside of the box, basically the same position, and Kolarov steps up to take it. Now he goes for a bit more power on this one. Does not green time it, but it does not matter. He puts it away to put Roma 2-1 up, thanks to 2 free kicks from the man himself, Kolarov. He's had a storming game today, and, well, he could be the player of the episode for the next episode. And with that, the game finishes up 2-1 to Roma, 3 points in the bag and a great win for the squad. So with that 3 points, it should put us up a place on the table, I think, and get us closer to Champions League qualification. So with Kolarov steering us to a win over Atlanta, with the plus 3 points, it now puts us to 5th in the table on 10 points, with Torino 1 point below us and Inter 1 point above us. Now, with that game out of the way, we've got some exciting transfer news to talk about, as one certain player has specifically requested that he would like to move to Roma. So, let's get into the news. Fikayo Tomori has put in a transfer request at Chelsea to move to Roma, as we did receive a text from the Chelsea scout saying that he would like to move to us. He sent that text to our scout, and our scout forwarded the conversation to us. So the text message from the Chelsea scout states, Fikayo has been showing a lot of interest in Roma and has contacted me to ask you if it would be possible for him to make a move there. So this is because he's not happy with the amount of game time that he is getting at Chelsea. And I think for us, this would be a great transfer deal, as he's quite young, his value is not rocketed just yet, but he is a very big prospect. And we could transform him into a world-class player, and he would be a massive, hang on, I've forgotten the word, massive asset to our squad. So I went back and replied, sure, it'll be tough to do, but I'm going to get onto it straight away. Now, we did actually go into contract negotiations with him, so I'll show you those now. So we've taken into consideration all possible options, but we are actually going to a player swap for Federico Fazio, as he does not start for us, and I don't know, he's just not really offering anything. So we do get Tomori for 7 million, and with that, we are actually going to go on and offer him a contract. As we've secured the signing, we just now need to finish off the contract. And so, oh, what am I saying? The transfer window is not open right now, so he will only be able to move to our squad while he is when the next transfer window opens, which is quite close. And as you can see here, he does actually ask for a rotation role, which is quite interesting. But he will actually be a starter for us, so all the better for him, I guess. No release clause, 4 years contract, that's fine. We can just add more if we want, and we'll take off the extra bonus. But he does want a bit more, so we'll accept that. And with that, our first signing of this series is complete. Fikayo Tomori is on his way to Roma in the next transfer window. That is massive news for us, and it's just an overall massive boost to the squad. So, with Fikayo Tomori's exciting transfer news out of the way, we move into our next game against Leeds. Now, we should be expected to win this game, but with our team, you never know. We started off the season quite inconsistently, so we'll just have to see how we get along in this game. So the first chance of the game actually comes when Lees gets a corner. They whip the ball in, we win the header, it's out. They regain it on the edge of the box. Falcao gains it. We win it back. They get a bit lucky. Falcao, some nice dribbling, and he smashes it home. Now that's pretty poorly defended for us, as we should have had more bodies behind the ball, but Falcao gives Lees a 1-0 lead over us. And then we finally find our way into the game as Dzeko finds Under. Under drives down the wing, but it's a great challenge. But we get a bit lucky. Under regains the ball, plays it back to Florenzi. Florenzi finds Cristante, and then it's Dzeko with a great turn, some great movement, and how about that for a finish? Dzeko winds up and smashes it home to put us 1-1. That could be a very crucial goal for us in this game. And then in extra time, our team just shows a complete lack of discipline, with Lees playing some good football, but we really should be defending this. Like, where is the defender at the back post who should be marking him? And with that, we go 2-1 down due to some poor defending, which I'm hoping the signing of Tomori will fix. That's just terrible discipline from the team. Then the second half rolls around, and guess who finds themselves having the chances? Lees, as Falcao He's been a bit of a threat this game. Drives down the wing, plays inside to Shakov. Shakov plays an easy pass in. That is terrible defending. Another deflection. He's too slow to clear it, and we go 3-1 down. I do not know how I've gone 3-1 down to Lease, but that's just too slow from the defense. Simply not good enough. We then play out through the back from Smalling. Vital finds Pellegrini. Pellegrini finds Dzeko. Flicks Pellegrini back in. Pellegrini looks to Dzeko, but he's on the ground. He gets up quickly. Dzeko finds his way through and smashes it in. And it is now 2-1 and another goal to add to Dzeko's tally for the season. Oh no, not 2-1, 3-2 to Lease, my bad. And then we go into extra time. We're nearly 4 minutes over extra time, and that's the game. We managed to lose 3-2 to Lease and choke an easy 3 points that we should have gotten. And instead, we come out with 0. That's going to do major blow. That's going to be a major blow to our Champions League hopes. But so be it. What can we do about it? So, with an utterly poor display against Lease, resulting in a 3-2 loss for us, we then move into our next game in the Europa League against Wolfsburger AC. Now, a win, we really need it now, as we are currently third in the group, and at this stage will not make it out of the group stages. So this is a very big game, and we are going to change our squad back to our strongest lineup, bringing in Cliver over Spinazzola and Mkhitaryan over Under. And that's going to be the lineup we're going to use for this game to hopefully come out on top with 3 points. So let's get it. Well, we have just had a message coming in with an injury, a training injury, saying Justin Cliver has suffered a broken metatarsal and he'll be out for 8 weeks. So that's going to be a major blow for us, as well as naming Eden Dzeko as the captain, which we will do. So that is going to be a major blow for us, as Cliver is one of our best players. So I guess Spinazzola is going to make his return into the team, and Cliver is going to drop the reserves, and we will bring in Pastore, and then we will also go and make Dzeko the captain. And there we go. Now it's game time. So with an utterly poor display against Leeds in our last Serie A game, the team has something to prove as we go up against Wolfsburger AC in the Europa League. Now we're currently sitting on 1 point in the group and in third place. So at this rate, we're not getting out of the group, and that's going to be an absolute crusher to our Europa League hopes, as it will basically end them. So we really need a win here, and hopefully the squad can perform. So the first chance comes as we find ourselves on the attack. The ball is whipped in, but it's a terrible effort, and they look to break now. But a good interception, and what is Florenzi doing there? That's terrible. It's another stray pass from Smalling. See, now these are the little mistakes in our defense that cost us games. As here, Schmid drives inside the box. I'm sorry, I do not know how to pronounce that. Plays, I'm just not even going to try. He whips a ball in, and we concede a header. Yes, we actually conceded a header. Our defense just isn't up to standard right now. And I'll say this again, that's why we're signing Tomori. We then get a chance as Spinazzola drives down the side, finds Dzeko. Dzeko gets a bit lucky. Well, he doesn't as he loses the ball, but we manage to win the ball back right about now, and Dzeko finds Pellegrini. Oh, that's a great ball from Pellegrini, and Dzeko slots it away to put us 1-1. A link-up play between Pellegrini and Dzeko is quite something, and it's basically what is carrying our team's attack this season, so we can't complain. And with that, it's 1-1. And the game comes to extra time, and they get an attack. They find themselves through, and what a save that is. And it's a terrible pass, but we get let off as the game is called, and it results in a 1-1 draw. Right now, the Europa League just is not going very well for us, and our last game is against, I think it's a German team, and we're going to have a very, very good performance if we want to stand any chance of making it out of the group stage. So, as we managed to scuff out a draw with Oh, I'm sorry, I can't remember. We played in the Europa League, but we do manage to get the point. But I don't think that does wonders for us, as I don't think it will put us up into the top two. So we've still got games to prove ourselves there, and we're not really performing in the Europa League, which we're going to need to change if we want to make it through, which we definitely do. But with those three games out of the way, this is nearly going to be the episode, but we are going to do one more thing before we end it. We are going to go and have a look at our youth academy. So, youth staff. So, we've got 3 scouts we can hire, and we do have a lot of money to put into this, as I'm not planning on making any big transfers. So, we are going to get Duarte Nunez, costing 2.5 million, which we will hire. There we go. And we're going to set up a scouting network now. So we are going to go Italy, 3 months, cost 114,000, and type. We're going to go, I think we're going to go attacker. Yes, we will set up a scouting network there. Then we will go and get Clemens Zorna for another 2.5 mil. We'll go and set up another one here. So what positions do we need? I think we may go set one up in Spain as well. There we go. Oh wait, cancel. What positions? I would actually like another cam, as I don't really like Pellegrini and Zaniolo, as they are young, but I don't know, they just aren't really doing it for me. So we're going to go to Spain and search for technically gifted. Then we'll go one more and we'll get this guy from Poland. And we'll just scout anywhere in... Let's go Argentina. Oh, actually, let's go France. Yeah, we'll go France, just any, and set up a scouting network there. Alright, so those are 3 scouting networks set up. Just emails from the scouts confirming they've set it up. And with the Youth Academy now set up, that is going to be the end of the episode. Actually, we are just going to go check out our squad hub right now and see the stats of all the players. So we've got Pau Lopez, who have been our starting keeper. Yeah, he's kept 1 clean sheet in the Serie A, which isn't exactly ideal, but so be it. And then we've got Kolarov, who has scored 2 goals from 6 games. Not bad at all. And then Mancini, he will be being replaced as, I don't know, he's just not the greatest. And Smalling, he's been pretty decent overall. And then just subs that we're not really using. And then Florenzi, 7.7 rating in the Serie A, not too bad. And then who else? We got 2 CDMs. Vertout has picked up 1 assist with a 7.7 average rating in the Serie A and a 7.2 average rating in the Europa League. Then Cristante, 7.6 in the Serie A and 7 in the Europa League. Then Spinazzola has got 1 assist in the Serie A and his 1 appearance, so he's actually done very well there, with an 8.7 average rating. And Perotti has not made an appearance yet. Then Kluivert, damn, he hasn't actually scored for us yet, but he has had decently high ratings in the Serie A and the Europa League, so he has been performing well. And then Zaniolo, he hasn't got a goal or assist yet. Pellegrini, geez, he's got 2 goals and 7 assists so far, and in the Serie A he has got 2 goals and 5 assists. So maybe I've been judging him too harshly. He has actually been very good for us so far, with an 8.8 average rating in the Serie A. Then Under, he has not done anything for us yet. Mkhitaryan has got a goal and an assist both in the Serie A. Very nice, 8.10 ratings. He has been pretty decent so far. Then Dzeko has scored 9 goals and got 1 assist, with 7 goals and 1 assist in the Serie A from 6 games, which is quite a record. And then 2 goals and 2 assists. No, 2 goals in the Europa League from 2 games, which is very good as well. So he has definitely been our standout player so far. And you can see why, as he has won his Player of the Month, Player of the Episode twice now. So yeah, with that, that is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.